AITA for refusing to let my estranged mother meet my child after she abandoned me 20 years ago? I'm 29F, really struggling with this, and I honestly don't know if I'm being too harsh. When I was 9 years old, my mom just up and left. No warning, no explanations. One day she was there, and the next, she was gone. It completely shattered me. My dad did his best to pick up the pieces and raise me on his own, and we've been super close ever since. For years, I didn't hear a word from her. I tried reaching out as a teenager, desperate for answers, but she never responded. After a while, I just stopped trying. I figured she didn't want anything to do with me, and I tried to move on. Now, fast forward to the present, I'm married and just had my first baby, a little girl. It's been amazing and overwhelming, and I'm really trying to be the best mom I can be. But then, out of nowhere, I get a letter from my mother. She somehow found out I had a baby and is now asking to meet her. In the letter, she apologized for leaving all those years ago, said she had personal reasons, which she didn't bother to explain, and claimed she's changed. Now, she wants to be a part of my life again, especially since I have a child. I was completely floored. After 20 years of silence, she suddenly wants to play grandma? I was so angry I ripped up the letter and tossed it in the trash. When my husband found out, he said maybe I should at least hear her out, that people can change, and maybe it would be good for our daughter to know her grandmother. But I just can't see how I can trust someone who abandoned me like that, and I really don't want her around my daughter. Since then, she's been trying to contact me more, sending more letters, emails, and even showing up at our house once. I've refused to talk to her and made it clear she's not welcome in our lives. But now, my husband and even some of my family are saying I'm being too harsh. They think I should give her a chance, that it's not just about me, but also about what might be best for my daughter. I feel so torn. Part of me is still that hurt little girl who was left behind, and I don't want anything to do with her. But another part of me wonders if I'm letting my anger get in the way of what might be right for my daughter. Maybe they're right, and I'm just being too stubborn. So, AITA for refusing to let my estranged mother meet my child after she abandoned me 20 years ago? Should I let her back in, or am I justified in keeping her out of our lives?